Shout out to everybody out there on Spaces. Shout out to everybody out there on Twitter, on YouTube. I said Spaces, Twitter, yada yada. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is. Trot Wham on Twitter. Who-Bangin Sports Talk. Another day, another dollar. We back at it. Let me holler real quick to the people that's already here on the Spaces. Shout out to Jay Rush, Wayne, Baby DRA. I see you, man. See you, man. Baby Drake. I appreciate you, man, for sliding through early, top in the morning, man. Top in the morning, all my people. It's early right now. 6:56 on the West Coast AM. What am I doing up right now? What am I doing up? It's early games. We gotta get to this chicken, man. It's only right, bro. It's only right. So for the most part, we here, we get into it, and it's a lot to talk about. So um, there's series futures that I'm going to be giving out. So if you not haven't made a bet on any of the series, I will be having bets that I did make that you can still get action on certain series futures that I like for this few games that we get able to talk about today. First game, Miami Heat. Um, wow, like come on, Jimmy Butler. Let's talk about it. You know, the motherfucker went crazy. Right now, they're underdogs, 5 point underdogs to the Heat. I'm sorry, to the Knicks. The Knicks, I think it was a little scared with Julius Randle. I don't think we have to worry about Julius Randle. He will be out here playing. Nothing we have to worry about. Um, for the most part, to me, man, to me in this game, for today, it's going to be based off of who is going to be able to adjust to the other's play style the quickest and who has the personnel to do so. You know what I mean? That's going to be a lot in this series. Who has the personnel to do, you know what I'm saying, the right adjustments and make them the quickest? Because at this point in the playoffs, a lot of the adjustments that have to be made, some of them have to be really on the fly in order to close out games and win games. We see what Coach Bud did, had adjustments to make, still wasn't trying to make them, and they end up losing the series. Now we see the Heat kind of overachieve, in my opinion. And I'm one of those dudes. I'm going to be really upfront with y'all. I definitely, I'm not a Heat guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not a Heat guy. You know what I'm saying? So any people that are Heat people, I'm not trying to get no smoke or none of that. I just feel like you guys are definitely overachieving. No real things that you made happen other than Cody Zeller. Cody Zeller definitely is a big plus. I will say that for sure. Like it's something that is kind of like downplayed a little bit. Cody Zeller did make a improvement on their big depth there. But other than that, man, we seen Bam and Abayu go like missing a lot, and we seen this team in the Heat once they don't have shots and their shots are not falling. You know what I mean? Things are gonna kind of bite them in the ass, and I think that's gonna be one of those cases in this series because they're not going up against a team that's going to give up so many threes, so many wide open threes, so many good looks from three like the Bucks were doing, and they were doing all year over the last few years. To be honest, they've been giving up a lot of threes to the opponents, and they've been able to be successful with that because a lot of that has to do with Giannis being able to just dominate. But let's be real though. Let's be real here. Going against a Giannis team or going against a team that without Giannis, and having Jimmy Butler go nuclear. Like I can't say it enough. Like Jimmy Butler, what he did, bro, I can't downplay that shit. That shit was amazing. He didn't even do it on a lot of free throw attempts. I always be talking shit. I'll be like, yeah, you get all the free throw attempts. That's why he out there cooking. But I tell you this though, he didn't get that many. He still got the 50 burger. Went crazy. Really was balling on him. So I can't be mad at Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? I think Jimmy is going to have games in this series. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's going to have games in this series where we're going to be like, wow, there he goes again. Like playoff Jimmy, cleared up again. He going to be hooping. But I think this series is going to show really early, really early. The line is going to change crazy. This shit going to show really early that there's a difference between a team that's going to show defense, show effort, show funk. You seen what I loved how Mitch Robinson was talking shit up to like kind of being outspoken towards the end of the season about not getting offensive looks. Now I see him just actually attacking the offensive glass, and it just seemed weird that he wasn't doing that much of that. You know what I'm saying, in the regular season. I know he's like very injury prone, and probably that has something to do with it, but neither here nor there. But seeing the way he's played in that last series, I think he's going to replicate something of that in this series because it ain't nobody out here that he should be afraid of. If he already went up against the trees, did them dirty, he could go over here and do them even dirtier. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Cody Zeller over there. It's freaking no offense to Cody Zeller. Like I said, give Cody Zeller praise. It is Cody Zeller over there, but you know what I'm saying? It is, Bam Adebayo who goes dark. I think that Mitch Robinson could get those double doubles, get them putbacks that he was getting in the last series against the Cavs. So um, I think the Knicks are definitely live. I like Jalen Bronson a lot, bro. I think he's gonna be hooping in this series. It's a mismatch, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna be able to go crazy. I think he's gonna go crazy. And then as far as the other boy, Randall, I just think it's amazing that he's able to still, be able to get crazy minutes, even though there has been adjustments and they did run him without him last game. Obviously, a lot of has to do with him being injured, but um, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I think that he may see a backseat, because there's other guys that's going to be pushing the tempo though. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be guys that push the tempo crazy, like Josh Hart. I think he's going to get a little bit uptick as well because you keep seeing Josh Hart make big plays, going crazy, and I think we for sure going to be able to see that. So I know we early, we 7 minutes in, but I kind of want to give you my first pick because it's just one of those picks that I mean it ain't really a no brainer, but it's just like we've been on this already. I expect the mismatch to kind of show immediately. It kind of goes with what I like with the Knicks. They already show that they're going to play certain players. We know Tibbs is going to play certain players to extended minutes to in order for us to have a good opportunity to cover this spread. That's a little bit above average. I mean, a little abnormal in this coaching world of what NBA does or whatever. So I think that advantage is going to be there for sure. And then on top of them, just having the personnel, like I said, like I think if I had to put my money on it, I think Coach Sproul is great. Don't get me wrong, but I think he even knows that they overachieved here, man. This is a different type of team that they're going up against in the Knicks. I think the Knicks are kind of sneaky here, future wise, as far as championships. If you want to make a outlier here, the best option for you to say that the Knicks are going to win a championship is because they're going to have a little bit more rest. They can knock this dust off of the Heat real quick. You know what I'm saying? They can knock the dust off of them because they're going to defend the best. They're the best defending team in the playoffs so far. Obviously, it was the Cavs. Cavs couldn't score for shit, so it was a lot to do with that. That had a lot to do with them having the best defense. But I think the defense will continue to show in this game because we've seen the Bucks not play defense at all. So the fact that we're going to see these guys play a little defense is going to be crazy there. So shout out to that right there. I um I think for sure. I think for sure in this game, bro. Give me the Knicks in the first half, and I think they win the full game as well. So I kind of want to correlate that, and I did correlate that with my future bet because I think they're gonna win this first game. He said, "Bro, can I even brush my teeth first? Yeah, you supposed to be brush your teeth. You was texting. You was on the phone. That's my boy, Ski. You crazy? Hey, for real. Hey, I just got off work, Ski. I just came off of 16. I'm hot right now. You feel me? I'm like, let me get this shit off before I go down. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go down. It's down for the count. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get shit from me after that. So say less for that. But for the most part, shout out to my boy. And shout out to my boy Sosa as well. Shout out to my people up in here, Josh, my guy. Man, everybody up in here on the spaces. Joey, what's up with it, man? You already know it's all love, bro. Y'all definitely got options to talk if y'all want to. Just hop up in here, interject whatever I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Call me a liar, whatever y'all want. I'm just fucking with you. But no, for the most part, man. And then shout out to the motherfucking Lakers, man. Now we got people's attention here. Shout out to the motherfucking Lakers. Wow, man. Wow. AD did not fall last game. Y'all notice that? Y'all notice that? AD didn't want to fall. He wanted to go crazy, though, right? He wanted to go crazy. He ain't falling today. Ain't nobody hit him in the eye. Yes, that last game. I will say that. Didn't nobody hit him in the eye. Shout out to that. But yeah, man, shout out to betting monster. I'm gonna get you up here right now, bro. What I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna finish breaking down this Knicks here just because I got the banner up here. For the most part, reason why I like this, they've been one of the best first half teams, especially at the house. We're gonna take the Knicks the first half. I think they come crazy on them just based off a mismatch. I think the undrafted players will show for sure in this season because we have effort on defense, effort on holding down possessions. And I think that is the reason why this Knicks team is going to be successful in this playoff run. If they have any chance of going crazy, they got to dust this damn heat off. And I think the first game correlates there. So again, I took the first half -2, -2.5. And then I also took the heat of the Knicks to win game one and win the series at +110, available at Bovada. This is another bet that is available at FanDuel as well. Um, I like this. I like this bet a lot. You know what I'm saying? I think they are going to win the series. Again, I think they're going to dust them off. So you could possibly get better plus money if you take the spread on the games. But I just felt that it wasn't that much off from me just taking them to win straight up, even if this doesn't go, if it's an extended series, we see playoff Jimmy go crazy and he just wins some extra games that I don't really add in here. I still think down the line, the Knicks is going to be conditioned to win this series, even if it is a stretched out series. So I think they're going to win game one. And, in between all that, we'll find our spots along the way. But I like this Knicks to win the series and the game one there at +110. That is an official bet for me there as well. So we got the first half Knicks, and then we got the Knicks first game and the series +110. So shout out to Betting Monster. We're gonna definitely get you the floor, my boy. Appreciate you for holding it down. Wait, man, what you got cracking, bro? Early games that we got it's cracking what 3 hours, I think.
What's up, Wham? What's up to the space? I like your play right there with the first half. I'm gonna give you uh, my best bet in this game today too. Uh, um, um, what's the coach for Thibodeau? Yeah, he's not gonna sit back and do what Bud did, but I think Bud was a little arrogant not throwing the double team at Jimmy Butler because he felt like he had, those defensive players and Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton and Giannis and Lopez, but Tibbs is throwing the double team at Jimmy Butler. He's not gonna let Jimmy Butler use and abuse them. New York Knicks all season long have been one of the best first quarter team at home all season. I look for them to continue to do the same thing here. They did it in that first round against the Cavs. I think they only lost one first quarter in that matchup against the Cavs. That was game two, I believe they lost, but game one they won the first quarter. Game three and four and five they won it. But anyway, on to this one. I'm on the Knicks money line first quarter as my best bet. I'm on the Knicks first half, and I like the Knicks for this series. I think we see a Miami Heat team in this round that it was a reason why they was in the play-in game. I think luck was on their side against Milwaukee. Milwaukee got a lot of questions to answer about that situation, but I think the train stopped right here. Um, so give me the Knicks today, first quarter, best bet. Give me the Knicks first half, best bet, and I got the Knicks for this series also.
Bro, I love everything you saying, man. That shit was fire. Shout out to the betting monster, man. Make sure y'all give him a follow if y'all out here. Man, I'm gonna make sure I hit that follow button as well, my man. Betting monster, I appreciate you getting those fire emojis, man. Shout out fire emojis in the chat for betting monster, bro. Fire emojis in the chat. If you out there on YouTube, put the fire emojis in the chat for your boy, man. Hit the like button as well. Hey, man, I love everything you said. Like you said, the best bet was the first quarter money line. Then he said the first half.
Yeah,
First half is moving in
yeah.
our direction, though. First half moving in our direction. So I love that. I love that first quarter spot as well, you know. And I think you're right, bro. I think you're right. You hit it right on the nail. They the
and
playing
another
team.
thing,
The playing
and
team.
another thing we have to take in consideration too with this Knicks team, and we seen that too against the Cavs. The Knicks got a bench too, and we always talk about Brunson and Randall, but when you look at that bench with Harden and them boys coming off that bench, I mean they can ball. I just don't believe. I'm not biased on what I've seen, Miami do because Tibb is not going to give up 94 points back to back games to one player. It's just not going to happen. I mean, we seen what he did and to my man Donovan Mitchell, where he basically shut him out in the second half. Uh, I believe that was game 4, game 5, one of. But anyway, Jimmy Butler is not. He gonna get a game where he go ham, but he's not going ham for this whole round. And I think today the Knicks. It could be a trifecta spot, but I like the first quarter, first half. But I think the Knicks jump on them today, and I think this is a game where Miami could get blown out, especially coming off of that win, the way they beat uh, Milwaukee with how they tipped it in and go into overtime, and then Giannis passing the ball to a kid that shouldn't even been on the court in that situation in Grace Allen, and he don't even get the shot off with the buzzer going off. I think all that'll come back and hunt them today in this game. New York gonna be fired up. I think they demolished them today.
Yeah, man, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you, Bad Monster. I'm fucking with you. What you're saying, bro? That shit fire. I think, especially, I think the part that stand out to me the most, bro, in this game, as far as the Knicks, is what you were talking about, bro. You said that they really coming out the playing. They really coming out the playing, and I'll just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? They really coming out the playing. So I don't think it's like the Lakers, man. We see the Lakers are really deep. The fact that you talked about the bench, man, I think that's going to be another difference maker there. But here we go. We got another game to talk about. We could talk about the last night game, but we ain't gonna do that. We're gonna go head forward and talk about the game where my Godfather is out there. And when I say the Godfather, Scotty Boy Foster, Scotty Boy Foster out there in Sacramento. You know what I'm saying? Only right to be there in game 7, where you trust them the most. Where you trust them the most. You know what I'm saying? You trust them the most in game 7s. You know where he's going for. I know you guys remember it was a funny thing, like everybody and their mama knew, like, oh, Scotty's for the Nets. They not gonna let him get swept by the Celtics. I remember telling y'all, like, hey man, some players they could definitely beat the refs. They could beat the refs. And I know this is probably my boy Ski watching this right now. This is his argument here. I already know. Warriors, they could beat the refs. They could beat the refs. But let's talk about the Warriors, man. This could be their last game, y'all. Let's talk about the Warriors. This year was crazy. You know what I'm saying? This year was crazy. Started off crazy. They up in there training camp. Young boy Jordan Poole, just getting paid, getting to the chili, getting to the chicken. Get socked out by Draymond Green, probably on his way out. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get some chicken. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's interesting how that is going to shape up. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting how that even looks. You know what I'm saying? I'll just start off there. That's just something people don't even talk about. I'll just leave it at that. And then we go into it's all good. It's all good. Everything goes in. They actually play well in the season. We know how that is as well. So everything's good. Nothing wrong with that. That's not involved into this equation that we got going on to this game, Walter. What are we talking about? Like, why are you even bringing that up? But just think about this though. Y'all seen how that last game was playing out. Y'all seen Jordan Poole really struggling. You know, you need Jordan Poole in these games for sure. You need him in this game for sure. You need him to actually play well. You seen how he was kind of disorientated. You know what I'm saying? Like Draymond kept trying to talk to him a little bit, and it wasn't really getting registered to say, hey, get your ass out my face. You know what I'm saying? You about to be gone. I don't got to talk to you. This shit is over with. I see how these NBA players been all this postseason as well. They've been kind of ready to go, kind of ready to get the shit over with. It looks like a lot of these players have been on that. So not that many people taking this shit serious. It's giving me bubble vibes almost. Giving me bubble vibes this postseason. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Especially when Kawhi left. You know what I'm saying? I just start off there. We can even just leave it at that. But I think the Warriors may be on the bad side of this game, bro. And that being said, I think the beam might get lit. Do I have action on this game? Fuck no. Hell no. We're not talking about no money being spent in this game, bro. This shit is over. We just gonna watch this shit as a fan. Like we said, Scotty's on the team. We know he's going for the Kings. We know he's going for the Kings. You know what I'm saying? We know he's going for the Kings. It's like a get right spot for them to have Scotty on their side today. All the Donaghy shit that he was getting away with the Lakers and all that good shit. It's only right that Scotty on their side today. You know what I'm saying? But let's be real, bro. Is the dynasty over? No, I don't think so. And I think I got this mixed up. Oh no, if I'm doing, let me double check. I think that the Kings are favorite. I'm sorry, no, the Kings are favorite 1.5. There it is. I do got that correct. My fault. All right. But yeah, in this game, bro, I want no action on this. I don't want to waste nobody's time. I don't want no action on this game. But the only way I would be, it'd be with the beam, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put down the pick up the beam again and hit the beam. I don't want to hit the beam, y'all. You feel me? I want to put the beam down. I want to leave the beam alone. But that shit is definitely got me definitely got me thinking that the Kings are in a good spot today. And they hold it down. They win this game. And they actually make it a little tough on the Lakers. They probably win the game one. The Lakers make adjustments. They win game two. Lakers find a way to just hold it down, just kick their ass. Because I look at both of these teams as they soft down low. As far as AD, the way he's been playing, he's gonna play good against both of these teams any way it goes. So the fact that they're going 7 games, we got a little extra rest. It's gonna be in our favor there. So fade me. They say Josh. I didn't even say nothing in this game. Go ahead. Take the heat, bro. That's the only way you can fade me today. Go ahead, take the heat. Take the heat, Josh. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Betty Monster, man. Betty Monster, you got something to say about this game, King? You definitely go ahead. You got the floor, bro.
Yeah, I'm on this game. That's why I stayed away from game 6. Uh, I had a feeling we was gonna have a game 7, and it actually fell the way I wanted it to fall. I kind of wanted Golden State to come out and have a bad performance in a roundabout way. Uh, and that's what I kind of thought, because I knew the whole world was on the Warriors for a closeout. And normally we seen where they had a closeout several years ago against the Cavs with LeBron in that game, and they couldn't close it out, and they had to push it to a game 7. So we've seen situations where they go back to the crib and don't necessarily close out. But anyway, this is a Warrior spot. Uh, you know, we know what the world want. They want Steph, LeBron. They don't want LeBron and Fox. That's just not what they want. We know what they want. They're gonna get what they want. We're gonna see a totally different Golden State team here. This team has been here before. Nothing scares them. They're not gonna be with no type of pressure on their mind. They know what they got to do. They're gonna come out, take care of business. We know who got the best player on the court at all times, and Steph Curry, and it's not Fox. We know Fox is a killer, but we know who the best player is right now. As if he was to leave, he'd be a first ballot Hall of Fame, and Steph Curry. We know what Klay Thompson can do. We seen what Klay Thompson did against when they was down 3-2 against Kevin Durant and them in that third quarter. We know what Klay can do. Draymond Green will be motivated. He will be in straight attack guerrilla mode. I think that Sacramento is going to try to hang in there for the first half, but I think down the stretch in that fourth quarter, that's where history going to prevail. That's where testing is going to prevail. We're going to see a team who have been here before against a team that's still young and with time to come. And if you actually look at the scoreboard,
I like that.
yeah,
Time to come.
if
That
you
was funny as fuck, bro.
yeah,
That was kind of pause,
yeah,
though, my nigga. That was kind of pause. Like,
yeah. If you look at the scoreboard from Game 6, if they hadn't got that 28 off the bench for Monk, the Warriors might have would have got there, but the Warriors just for some reason they didn't show up. They just didn't care. Period. I
Nah, that's
mean,
it. That's
and
it. They don't
actually,
care. They
yeah,
don't care.
they just didn't care about that game. I mean, they actually did good. They Sabonis didn't have number 7. You know, my man Fox had 26. They kept him under 30. So I mean, they did their job. They just didn't show up. I mean, they just didn't play no type of defense. They didn't show up. I mean, but they play a little defense. But they 3 best players for the Warriors and Steph, Thompson, Wiggin had a bad game. He only had 13. Poole had 7. I think the Warriors get there today. I think we see a whole totally different team, and I think they coach the Sacramento Kings know that too. So give me the Warriors full game.
Shout out to you, my boy. You got the Warriors full game. I was still cool on YouTube. I had myself muted on that on here on Two Spaces, but yeah, man, my boy, he said he got the Warriors. I understand that, and honestly, I said that two. I ain't gonna say like 2 shows ago, but like a few shows ago, that was my narrative too. And I actually titled this shit the Curry LeBron James collision course. You know what I'm saying? I made this link a couple of days ago. You know what I'm saying? That was my first narrative, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, Betty Monster. That was my first narrative, bro. Like, yeah, they want this shit to happen, or do they? Or fucking do they? You know what I'm saying? Or do they? Because it seemed like LeBron time is here, bro. Seemed like LeBron time is here. That boy looking tired. Maybe he had to show the people, like, man, I'm really tired, y'all. I'm tired. I need them to do everything. You know what I'm saying? Help me. I need to get in here. I need to get on the stage one more time. I need me a Magic Johnson trophy. You know what I'm saying? I need one of those. I need one of those. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna be cleared up a little bit. And I think the Kings go to the next round, like a smack on them, get a little bit easier road. You know what I'm saying? Look how the Lakers road was a little easier. Maybe the plan was a solid little look. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's
Well,
narrative.
and you know what you right, and you know what and listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm because we watching the game. Sacramento's giving Golden State all they can handle. Period. I mean, you got to think they kept Golden State from scoring from under 100 points in that last game. So, I mean, they giving them all they can handle. But I just believe it's not so much what Sacramento is necessarily doing. I just believe it's what Golden State ain't doing. Game 5, we said whoever win Game 5 most likely will win the round. We seen a totally different team in the Warriors. Game 7, we'll see a totally different team. When they lock in, can't nobody beat them. And me personally, I don't think Golden State is going out in the first round against Sacramento Kings, against a Sabonis who really, shit, he was playing for the Pacers
For sure.
and Fox.
For sure.
I
No,
mean,
I
I'm
understand
just,
that though, bro.
I'm
I understand that. I understand that. And honestly, I ain't trying to argue. We ain't arguing. We just dialoguing here. I understand that part. But this is the point that the only reason why I brought up the Draymond Green shit is because bro is gonna be trying to get chicken. He trying to get He trying to get paid. You know what I'm saying? In this offseason, he trying to get paid. So he most likely won't be on the team. And if you look at the circumstances that Jordan Poole just got paid, then he gets socked out and he end up leaving the team. That shit kind of look like that could be the narrative, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? But again, I don't got no action on it, so shame on me. Shame on me. I'm not trying to talk nobody off. I hope you cash, my boy. I hope you cash and do your thing. That's for sure. I hope you cash and we all win today. You know what I'm saying? Because for sure we on the same look on the first half with the Knicks. Shout out to that. And then
yes, sir.
hey, you say
Yes,
you like the
sir.
Knicks the full series just like I do as well. So we do think the
Yes,
Knicks is
sir.
gonna come out there and whoop their ass, which I expect them to do. But again,
Yes, sir.
I think Jimmy, like you said too, Jimmy gonna get one of those games. We gonna talk about that. So let's talk about this though. But betting Mouse, I got a question, bro. So how did you feel about last night game and the Denver Nuggets? Do you think that the bench depth problem is going to show and surface and those guys playing that many minutes as far as Katie and Booker, both of those guys playing crazy minutes in elevation, that has something to do with them possibly not getting it done and getting that game win. What do you think, bro?
Um, no, no disrespect to any Kevin Durant fans. I love Kevin Durant. Uh, I don't take anything from Kevin Durant.
Hey, I ain't
He's
gonna
one of the
lie.
best scorers.
My fault,
He,
bro. I
he,
ain't trying to
he,
cut you off, but when you say don't no disrespect, it sounds like you coming with disrespect.
I'm saying, I'm saying Kevin Durant to me is like Carmelo Anthony, a pure scorer, but don't make people around him better, and they going up against a team that's complete. I mean, when you talk about the bench for the Nuggets, I mean, look at all them killers they got coming off the bench. And I'm saying this: if Kevin Durant and Devin Booker ain't on the court for the whole game, they don't stand no chance. I mean, they just don't. It's too much. And we seen in that last round, well, seen what Russell Westbrook did to him. I'm saying that they would have just had one of them superstars, but definitely Kawhi, they might have would have got beat in the first round. Now you going up against the Joker. Jamal Murray's playing out of his mind. Porter.
For sure.
I mean, it's just too much.
Nah, no
I mean,
cap.
it's just too much.
No cap.
It's too much. I mean, what you? What you? I mean, them guys is tiring. You gonna be playing every other game. I mean, what I mean, what? How you gonna beat this team? Even with Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. I mean, okay, so say Kevin Durant give you 40. Okay,
Right.
Booker give you 35. That's 75 points.
Right.
Who off the bench for Phoenix gonna give you 20?
Hey,
Who gonna give
hey.
you 20 off the bench for
No, I
Phoenix?
understand that though. I understand that though. No, I understand that though. And you can hear me, right, bro? You can hear me. All right, cool. I'm gonna make sure I was unlocked in. My boy Joey was reacting how I was reacting. I'm gonna slide my boy Joey in here. Shout out to my guy Joey, man. And Joey, if you're not ready, bro, say no more. Don't trip. You feel me? You do have the floor whenever you want it. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I give you, as soon as you go off mute, it's yours, my boy.
Yo,
My guy.
hey man, I just because when I know my guy Ben Monster, I gotta ask you a question. I don't even think we need to come with the KD slander. You know who the Suns are rocking at center, right?
Talk about it. Talk about it.
They wasn't winning
Hey,
no games with old finger roll boy.
They
I
wasn't
know
winning
that.
no games with no finger roll. Boy, talk that shit, bro.
I know that.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on.
But on a more serious note with that series, it's um and I don't even really like Devin Booker, I'm gonna be honest, but he's been balling. And they
Crazy.
worked the Clippers. I thought it was gonna be a better series. Injuries, but regardless of the injuries or not, Booker is going for 40 every night. I'm gonna give the flowers where they're due. But you had Booker and KD going 40 every night. I don't think it's sustainable. But as you guys both mentioned, when you're the Phoenix Suns and Torrey Craig is your best player off of the bench,
That shit is
I'm
all
sorry,
bad.
but you ain't winning 16 postseason games.
Nah, and that shit is all bad. Like you said, Torrey Craig, bro. That shit is all bad, man. It's not a good look. You got to depend on Torrey Craig. So that's another thing with this. I think this series is very interesting because obviously it opened up that the Suns were going to be favorite and the Nuggets were underdogs. They were like plus 110, plus 120, even some places for the series price. Obviously, they were still favorite in the first game, but I think the books obviously didn't expect to see what they saw, which we actually all expected to see. We all expected to see this. We talked about this countless times. I talked to Joey on a regular basis, so we actually expect the Suns to show themselves sooner or later. This honeymoon KD shit was gonna fall flat because when they get to the nitty gritty, it's about can you keep up? You know what I'm saying? Even just based off stamina, like you know what I mean. It's little simple human shit. But I really kind of mad at myself. I end up having to live bet myself into a positive aspect in that game, which I should have had countless of paper. Like all my friends had trifecta spots. I had the first quarter, obviously. KD was the solely reason why we lost the first quarter because it should have been a trifecta spot all the way through. You know what I'm
Well, not
saying?
to cut you off, I
Yeah,
was on the first quarter yesterday. We should
for
have got there,
sure.
man.
We should have got that shit.
But yeah, we should have got there. But Jamal Murray took that silly ass deep three. We should have got there. We
It's
was
all good.
there.
It's all good. We don't never dwell on this show either. You know what I'm saying? It's a pro Laker podcast, and this is a no dwell podcast. We ain't dwelling on none of that shit. But for the most part, it was one of those things. I definitely was annoyed, like you was, bro. Betting, like for sure, I was hot. And honestly, I looked at I watched Durant going head up against fucking somebody he went up against all the time, and fucking OKC practices and Jeff Green. So I was really annoyed. Like, why y'all think Jeff Green is the best option for in his first quarter? And that just pissed me off alone there. Outside of Eric Gordon, I knew Eric Gordon was going to play him, so it was there. It is what it is there. But neither here nor there. I think that's going to be showing though that they have at least guys that they could throw at Booker. They don't really got that many guys they could throw at KD, so KD gonna cook, I think. So it's gonna be Booker went crazy last game, but I think we all know Booker's production. It does kind of it can be very consistent in the playoffs for sure. It showed that he showed that, but that was more so a primary option. This is more like you have to be secondary to KD. So I think that it may be moments that he has, subpar games, and that kind of bite them based off of just him being the guy that they can focus on the defensive side. So I think you said it though, Joey. It's about the finger roll boy. You seen him, man. Jokic over here playing patty cake with the ball in the rim. This whole ass nigga, this motherfucker acting like this is a regular season game, bro. Like, bro, we can go home. What the fuck is you doing? Like, why are you sitting around looking at this shit happen? And I think that it's little shit like that made me associate him or make him the face of what I'm going to start calling you sucker ass motherfuckers, finger roll layup boys. And y'all be on that whole ass shit, bro, going off acting like bitches 7 feet, not dunking ass niggas. That shit is whole ass shit, bro. That shit, and we got to call it how it is, bro. And somebody gonna do it, and I'm definitely gonna do that. Because if I see y'all in traffic, I don't got no problem. I come in peace for sure, but I'm saying I'm definitely talking that shit for real because I see this shit all the time. Money be on y'all hoe ass motherfuckers, and it's just really based off of y'all whole tendencies, not dunking the ball, not being dominant, not being big. I'm so used to seeing big men. I grew up in the '90s, bro. So I'm sorry. I seen dominant big men. Y'all acting like hoes and shit, and Cat and Aiton, all that hoe ass shit. That shit is out. You know what I'm saying? We gonna call that shit out. So I'm just be honey with y'all. And my boy Joey started me up. I ain't gonna lie, because I didn't have a segment here written down for Aiden, but the finger roll boy himself, he went viral. And honestly, my boy Joey, like he said, he know because I've been saying this shit for a year at least, 2 years already. So it is what it is. But
Hey, talk about it. I got more fuel for your fire. You seen what Aiden put on? I think it was Instagram.
I didn't see it, but I could pull it up. Hold on.
I think it was ESPN that posted it. I
What did he
don't have
say?
IG, so I don't know exactly how it works. But somebody posted that clip. I'm sure you saw it, where Aiden was just standing there at the baseline watching KD and Jokic, I believe, go for a rebound. He was just standing there watching. So they made a post about him saying, like, Aiden didn't want to grab no rebound. So he put a clapping emoji, I think it was, as if Aiden is man enough to be like, yeah, all right, watch me next game. So we'll see, but I don't think Aiden's got it in him.
Oh yeah,
Well,
I
we
do
seen
see
that.
it. I do
We
see it.
seen that. He most definitely don't have that gorilla mode in him. So he's definitely gonna get used and abused down there in the paint. I tell you something else gonna hurt Phoenix in this round. Two things. They don't play no defense,
If I can
and
make this
then
bigger.
and then with Eric Gordon, with that size and weight that he got on him, he just gonna punish him down in the paint.
I
So we
can't make
seen
it
that
bigger.
yesterday where he was just punishing him.
I can't make it bigger, but I did put it up on the green screen here, and I can actually put this on the I could put this on the jumbotron as well. I can't do it off the internet, the ship though. But for the most part, though, yeah, I do see this shit, and it's funny though, because like this is that whole ass shit that I'm talking about. This is the shit that I'm really talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally, it's like you said, you're gonna add fuel to the fire because you know, Joey, this is the shit that I'm talking about. You going out your way to just do some hoe ass shit. Just show us, bro. Just dunk the ball. Just dunk the ball, nigga. Dunk the ball. That's all I'm asking. And you know what's funny, bro? I did my research, bro. He's like one of the like guys that's so funny that he has dunk attempts, but he doesn't dunk. Like he doesn't dunk. Like he just can't dunk, or I don't understand it. Like, or he just doesn't have that fire to dunk the ball. So he's a no dunk Don asshole. You know what I'm saying? So when I see, bro, I ain't gonna lie. When I see you, Aiden, I definitely lost a lot of money with your whole ass. I ain't gonna lie, bro. And I see, I go back when I type in my name and your name together, I be hot. I ain't gonna lie, that shit pissed me off every time because I was like, why the fuck I trust your whole ass? And that's for sure. And I'm gonna spread the word. That's for sure. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna spread the word, and that's it. That's all we're gonna say about that. It is what it is. We ain't gonna go viral. People over here tweeting me, get at them and shit. I'm gonna stall it out. I'm gonna stall it
No,
out,
no,
bro.
no, 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 no.
I'm gonna
Hey, you
stall it
done? I'm
out.
not done yet. Aiden got the nerve to be in that post game talking about motor. I play both ends of the floor. He said,
That
and
shit crazy.
you want to know how lame the Phoenix Suns? Because it's not just Aiden. The Phoenix Suns are a lame team. KD cool, but the Phoenix Suns are lame. I don't like the Suns. This man gave himself his own nickname, and at the end of the game, even though I just put it up in your space, I shared the tweet.
I
You could
seen
see
that.
his
I seen
effort on
that.
that one play. He's got the nerve to be in the post game talking about my name is Dominatin. I anchor the Phoenix Suns on both ends of the floor. No, you don't. We looking at it.
Now he a
You don't
guy.
do that.
He a troll now at this point. Really, he really trolling, and that's that whole shit that we talking about. But it is what it is. None of these, none of this shit that they do. It's gonna show. It's nothing that show. They just want to get paid. He got paid, and that's what it is. They had to pay him because they didn't want to lose him. They had to keep him. We know the drill. We know what's going on. It's unfortunate
Well, hell,
because
the coach was
it's unfortunate, but it makes so much sense. And that's why I made the reaction that I did. Joey did. I know when you said betting monster that motherfucking KD was like Carmelo, bro. That was crazy. That was
well. I'm
crazy.
just
But it makes
I'm
sense
saying,
because if they
but
lose,
I'm saying you got to look at history. You go on history. The only reason why he got 2 rings is because he went and played with who? I
man,
mean, we seen it. We've seen it. I mean, I'm
you
not
like,
taking nothing from
damn,
Kevin Durant, but
if Tracy
he
McGrady
he, he
did that,
got
he would have.
yeah. But look, he got
It's
swept. He
Carmelo.
got swept. He let Boston sweep him last year in the first round. Even Trey Young got 1 game against Boston. Well, he got 2 games against Boston. So I'm just saying, I'm not taking anything from Kevin Durant. We know what Kevin Durant is, but Kevin Durant is not going to get past Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets is too deep. They too talented. They well coached. They locked in. And I'm gonna give you something else, and I'm gonna put some fire on it. And I know a lot of people gonna disagree with me. They're gonna get blown out in game 2. The minutes you can't run, you running them guys like that. All they
They
waiting on
can't
is
do
the
that
fourth
shit.
quarter.
They can't do that
They
shit.
waiting on the fourth quarter
It's gonna
every
be
game. That's
Torrey
what.
Craig. It's gonna be Torrey Craig, bro. It's gonna be Torrey
Come
Craig
on, man.
campaign. That's the only way they're gonna be able to pull off some games, bro. They need those guys to
And they ain't
do
got it in them.
grit. They
They
don't
ain't
got
got
it
it
in
in
them.
them.
They don't got it in them. That's every time I think about the Suns, and I don't like the Suns either, Joey. That's for sure. So we could go another 20 minutes. No, I'm just joking. For the most part, though, the real reason why is because when we was kind of down, campaign bitch ass came out there and started talking shit to LeBron. That shit, I ain't a LeBron fan, bro. But like the fan in me wanted to be like, yeah, let's pack this nigga out. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, let's pack bro out. He talking crazy. Who you think you campaign, nigga? You are campaign. I like you definitely you up. Don't get me wrong. Like you up in life. Don't get me wrong. You up, bro. And let's be real. Let's let the record reflect. Them niggas is up. You know what I'm saying? They up. But you a weirdo ass motherfucker, bro. That's what we talking about. You a weirdo. All that other shit don't mean shit to me. You a weirdo. You a weirdo, bro. Be a player about it. Don't do no weird ass shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you building up the other shit. That's why the energy gets towards you, bro. But that's all I was gonna say on that. But neither here nor there. We don't gotta go too crazy. I went kind of crazy on that, man. I went kind of crazy on that. And the real reason why is because I'm kind of mad, man. I should have had the series spot with the Denver Nuggets early on before game 1. the fact that I didn't pull that off, I'm kind of hoping that the Suns bounce back in the second game. And that's just the gambler inside of me because I think that it's going to show that they can't do that consistently, but they can possibly do it the next game after getting used to, the elevation, even possibly winning a game in Phoenix as well. So I think they could figure it out or muster those things out or even muster up the lead in the series. You dig what I'm saying? I think they could even muster up the lead in the series. But that being said, they're still going to lose because it's something that, as far as the nutrition, just same reason why I like that series spot with the Knicks, because I think they have the nutrition and they have the endurance to last the whole 7-game series. I don't think that's nowhere near the Warriors, the damn Sacramento Kings, the motherfucking who we talking about right now, the actual Suns. None of those teams have the endurance to actually last. They don't have the endurance. So I think that the Denver Nuggets is probably the most in prime part for the best matchup for the Lakers, to be honest with you, as far as like depth wise, actual star caliber players, role players, things of that nature. But it's still gonna be tricky because we own the damn Nuggets as far as like historically. We own them in the playoffs and they have no chance but to lose. It's just what it is. The same reason why you guys are talking about, like, obviously the Kings shouldn't lose today because who wants the Sacramento Kings in the playoffs? It's not about the Sacramento Kings no more. It's not even about the Warriors now. It's about LeBron. They're gonna let this LeBron shit run. That's what I'm saying. They're just gonna let the LeBron shit run. So, that's how I feel that shit is gonna play out, bro. And I'm just gonna keep letting that shit, hit that shit out there. But shout out to my boy Teddy B, slid up in here. I think he slid out though. Teddy B slid out. It's all love, bro. And yeah, man, any of my players, Joey, Betty Monster, you guys have anything else to say? Y'all want to talk about anything? Definitely.
What,
Go ahead, brother.
what I wanted to ask you, Wham, was this round getting ready to start up with the 76ers and the Boston. Well, now they talking about, they saying Embiid, his injury is, worse than what they thought. If they don't have him, do the 76ers stand a chance?
I'm gonna let my boy Teddy B kick that one off, bro. Go ahead, Teddy B. Hit him up. What you think about that, bro?
Yeah. So in my opinion, I think they need a healthy Embiid to win the series. But do I think they can win a game or two? I definitely do. I mean, we saw this year without Joel Embiid that the roster is actually a little better than probably Embiid's had there ever. So I definitely think they could get a game or two. But for them to win the series, no, I think they need at least an 80% Embiid. But even with an 80% Embiid, I still would take Boston. I just think they're the way better team. But real quick, Wham. So yesterday, I don't know if you were on Chris B. Cappen's live show that I got on there. I said take KCP. It was a KCP game yesterday.
Man, wasn't it?
KCP at plus 440 to get three pointers.
Man.
It was a great game. I just had a feeling, it's one of those games where you go into it and you think, damn, Denver, like you said, man, I'm kind of on myself too, because in my head, I was thinking, the depth of Denver and the longer this series goes, that price, I just felt like Denver was the better, team. And now I'm kicking myself because now the line, what's the Suns at now?
Yeah, the Suns are actually, I believe I just had it up right here. My fault. Let me click it back to it. Suns right now are plus 130 for the series price, minus 150 for the series price for the Nuggets. So they're favorite now, minus 150. I still think that there is value with the minus 1.5 with the Nuggets right now, but it's one of those things that I think that, again, I think that the talent along with those two players, like we've seen it in the last game, they could find a way to muster up, even getting the lead and winning these next two games. But I just think they eventually, it's going to bite them long term in the series. They're not going to be able to win 4 games against this team, I think, before they are able to win 4 games. That's what I say. If this was like a 10 game series, they got them.
Right. But dude, that's what I'm saying. The whole playing KD and D Book and Chris Paul and Ayton playing them 40 plus minutes a game, man. That's gonna catch up to you at some point, I don't know. I'm with you. I definitely still think Denver's gonna win it. And I'm not necessarily sold that they're not going to win game 2. I definitely could see Phoenix going down 0-2, you know? But that's no here nor there. But bro, real quick here before everything goes, who do you want the Lakers to play? I mean, you know, we're Lakers fans, so in my opinion, I want Golden State because I want to give them that work the next round. What do you think, Wham?
So, I mean, it don't really matter to me right now because I think that both of the teams that they're going to play, they're going to be able to have that advantage that I just explained, like you explained as well. Like they should have the advantage to be able to outlast these guys within a 7-game series. So, you know, as long as everything goes to correct, nobody is injured, I think they should be able to handle business. Both of those guys, but both of them. But I mean, I could say I would want the Warriors because I want the sparring matchup with their fan base. I want all that. I'd rather not deal with it with the Kings because it's like a little bit bad blood. You know what I mean? Like it's some real bad blood with us with the Kings. So I rather want to smoke with the people that's been winning. That's the truth with the the champs. So that's for sure. I just don't think that's going to happen because our boy Scotty's in Sacramento. He ain't never in Sacramento. You know what I'm saying? This nigga ain't never in Sacramento, y'all. He ain't never there, dog. He ain't never there, bro. I'm just saying, bro.
So you think they flew him out there to give the Dubs the win?
Come on, bro. They had that Donaghy, his best buddy, dropped the damn documentary. Said that's my best buddy. Donaghy gonna get this. They gonna get that Donaghy get back today. Come on, bro.
Dude, and the craziest part about this whole thing is, man, like I said, like it would just be insane. Before I looked at the bracket when the Lakers got in, and I was like, man, this would be insane if the Lakers get into win their series, and then you get Golden State in the next series. Because here's the biggest thing, bro. Down when the Lakers are bad, you have a lot of these bipolar fans, right? So they'll hover over to Golden State. You kind of get that, I love Ski, but you kind of get that with Ski, he's playing both sides sometimes. He loves the Lakers, but then at the same time,
so yeah,
that's Steph Curry.
That's what makes it interesting too. And we ain't gonna talk too much. We ain't gonna dwell on it too much because he's not gonna have the opportunity to choose. So it doesn't matter. Right. He's not even gonna have the opportunity to choose. He's lucky. He's a lucky guy. That's what we're gonna say. He's a lucky guy. He doesn't have the opportunity to choose. But man. So I'm gonna close this one because we've been on for 52 minutes. I told my daughter I was gonna take him to the gym. I'm gonna push it to the limit today. Take him to the gym and shit. So, but before I do that, bro, you had the floor, Teddy. I'll let you close this shit out first, my boy, before we kick it out to my boy Joey and Betting Monster. What you got to tell the people? Tell them where to find you at, bro. Anything you got going on, anything you got cracking. We got a lot of people popping up in here, bro. 29 people up in here on the spaces. I've seen 30, 40 people on Twitter video. Sorry, Twitter video people, if you got out there chatting, I'm sorry, I can't see none of that shit. And because our chat is not live, so y'all got to go to YouTube to chat. Sorry, I didn't explain that either. Or you could just go to the spaces, hop up here and talk to us. You definitely have that option. Yeah, but go ahead, my boy Teddy B. What you got cracking today, and what you expect to happen as far as the games, or anything you want to close people out with?
Yeah, man. Only one play I've actually taken today, and that was Jordan Poole's points over 13.5 at -104 on FanDuel. I know everybody's down on him, but I don't see him having a horrible game again. And you're asking him basically get 7 buckets this game. I had to. The value was there. It's normally at 16.5, and to get it almost 2.5 points under that, I had to fire off on that. So I took that over. As far as anything else, if I do, I'll post it on Twitter. But yeah, follow me on Teddy B _numero 1, man. And if you're on here, on YouTube, like it and subscribe. Wham's been giving y'all that, giving you the knowledge, man. Wham show, man. I love it. So
appreciate you,
y'all go ahead and show some love.
Appreciate you, bro. I know it's always love with Teddy. You always have a spot here. Just another guy here with my boy Joey, another recurring Who-Bangin Sports Talk guest, and also done the spaces with me as well. We be in outer space now because the Spotify about to close, Joey. So I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe get the Discord popping. See, if we get the Discord popping, I think we should do Twitch. we should do Twitch then, bro. And then that way we could get like, you know what I'm saying, get the bitches to shake ass and all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But now I'm gonna kick it to my boy Joey, bro. Go ahead, Joey. Talk that shit, man.
Hey, for real, man, it's a sad day. I think this is our last Casamigos Sunday in the green room.
Yeah, that shit weak.
But
That's why I'm trying to hurry up and close this shit off. I could hate there.
nah, we're gonna figure out a way to rock regardless. Nah, same thing as Tay said though. I'd be on here. I'm a little more quiet now posting wise, but you can always reach me. But mainly just shout out to the boy Wham. Everybody drop a follow, drop a like on the YouTube. All that. He holds it down every day. That's really all I gotta say. And don't bet on the old finger roll boy.
That's correct, man. But Betting Monster. I was about to keep calling you Bookie Monster because I know somebody named Bookie Monster. My fault, Betting Monster. Man, appreciate you for hopping in here, giving your game, bro, spreading your narrative, dog. Like I appreciate you, and definitely always have a chance to come over here and spit game, chalk game with us or whatever, man. Let the people know where to find you and what you got cracking if you want to lead them off with anything.
Right on, Wham. Yeah, you can just find me on Twitter, at Bed Monster. I love talking basketball. I love talking sports. I love betting sports. I don't just bet on the game just to have action on the game. I look for my spots, and when I find my spots that I'm comfortable in, win or lose, I'm happy with it, because I was confident to lay my money on it. But anyway, I'm on today, my plays today. I'm on the Knicks first quarter. I'm on the Knicks first half. I'm on Golden State full game. And and give a shout out to my boy Wham. For everybody, drop that like, follow him. Appreciate what you're doing, man. And anytime I see I'm jumping in, pull me in, and let's get it, man. It's playoff time. There's money to be made. We're not betting against each other. We're betting against the bookies, and let's go beat them.
Hey man, it's always love, bro. Shout out to you as well, my boy Betty Monster. It's always love, Kings, and you definitely have a spot next time. You know what I'm saying? It's always, if you see me in here, it's always open. So yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm on the Knicks too. First half -2.5, 2. You feel me? Whatever you can get right now, I think it's moving to 2.5. We also are on the Knicks to win game 1. And to win the series. That's a combination bet. So they have to win game 1 and win the series in order for us to cash a future spot. We do got big action on that. And then the next one here is I just have something right here. I'm like, damn, well, I ain't even have nothing else to talk about. But that's it. That's it right there as far as official plays. Next, what we're gonna do is have my guy Ski show. Make sure y'all tap in with my brother Ski. He in here in the chat, and his actual page is his name, Ski Profit. Go to his page, Ski Profit. Make sure you guys hit the whole WAP there. We will be live back with the OG crew, my brothers, Dutch Boy Fresh, Ski Profit, Babano. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy Teddy B. Shout out to my guy Joey. Shout out to Betty Monster as well for hopping in here, and everybody as well that's tuned in on YouTube. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button. We will be having contests shortly, comment contests. So if you actually comment, you'll be one of the first people that we recognize, and we start to give you the little favoritism. Nepotism is out here. We're going to be favoritism to the people that's most likely being active on our channel. Those are the ones that we're going to reward. So definitely we got contests coming, free merch, free everything coming through, bread, everything coming through. So it's going to be dope as fuck. So can't wait to get that shit started. Shout out to everybody. Nasty Nate, Josh, Terry Coker. Shout out to Tory Coker. That's it, Terry. Tory Coker is funny, bro. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to Dan DeWitt. Appreciate you, man. Win the Day TV. Appreciate you as well. You already know. And actually, man, so many different other people, man, up in here. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody there. We're going to be up out of here on Spaces. We'll lock in with y'all next time. And then from there on the YouTube, hey, man, it's always love. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, but once more, hit the like button, subscribe, do the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, once you get to the point that we doing these giveaways, it's going to fuck up. They won't be on Spaces. That shit just stopped. That just ended. I ended that early. So make sure you guys get locked in on the YouTube because we'll be having a lot more things, you know what I'm saying, as far as interacting with the fans. So and the people that's out there, you know, cashing with us, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody just once more. We on the Knicks first half coming on shortly. And we also on the Knicks to win game 1 and to win the series at plus 100, plus 110. Those are the official plays for me. I've been your host, Trot Wham on Twitter. It's August 30th, 2023, NBA betting tips. And we out this motherfucker, man, for real today.